Welcome back, children. We were seeing about area of a rectangle calculation, right? A small mistake we did. Here the parameter we are having breadth, and here the spelling BRE is given instead of BREA. Okay, so because of the spelling mistake, in that video the program is not run. Okay, so now it will run. We'll see now. Localhost student. What is the program name? I forgot it. AreaRect, AREARECT dot PHP. Oh, sorry, not here. HTTP. Localhost student AreaRect.php. See the answer. Area of a rectangle for 45 into 20 is 900 meters square. This is the area of the rectangle. Okay, clear with this, children? Yes, clear with this function that returns the value. Here the function area rectangle returns the value of area where the length and breadth as parameters given from the main program. It is being calculated and the area is given as the return back to the main function where this area rectangle function is called. So the function is called here, so it is returned and the value is stored in area, and here we are going to print that. Okay, clear? So this is about functions that returns the value. Any doubt in this? Yes, children, any doubt in this? Please be clear, please understand it. If you are not understanding, please ask me. Once again, I'll explain you, okay? Don't just say, ma'am, understood, and in exam, don't panic and don't write it differently, okay? The next one is our look within. Refer to the, see, there may be many confusions, okay? Don't confuse yourself. Understand it clearly. So, look within, refer to the predefined functions of PHP at the beginning of the lesson. Which among them would be useful to other subjects? So, here some functions were given in your predefined functions, right? Like calendar function, array function, file manipulation. So, these functions, which subject, which that functions are relevant to which subject you want to write it. Okay, map them in the given table. Like calendar is function can be used for your history, or your array function can be used for maths. Character function can be used for English. Likewise, you want to map your subjects with your function. Got it? The next one is about function parameters with default values. What is meant by a function parameter with default values? A function can be set with a default value if the function that calls does not pass the value. Last program itself we saw we passed the length and breadth values in the main program. If the values are not passed, what the function will do? So defaultly we can have a default value. If the function is parameter is not passed, the default value will be given for that function to be executed. Okay, so a function can be set with a default value if the function that calls does not pass the value. For example, to find the area of a square for which the side is 10 centimeter, the coding can be written as like this. So this is called as the default value. Can we check this program? Yes. We can go here. Open a new program. PHP function. Yes. area of a square. And the value can be side is equal to 10. This is the default value. Okay, this is called as the default value, and area is equal to side into side. This is the formula for finding the area of a square. Okay, semicolon. You should not forget the semicolon. Okay, children. The area of the square is area. Isn't it? Now we are going to close the function. I am going to call this function using your function name. Okay, I am going to close this and I am going to save this file. As area square dot php, and we are going to run this program. http localhost student, and what is the name? Area square. So area square dot php. See, the area of the square is 10 into 10 is 100. Yes, it came correctly. Yes. So this is the default value for the parameter. Okay, clear with this? So function parameters with default value. This is the program. The next one is how to invoke a predefined function. We saw the predefined function. Ma'am, how to get that predefined function? A predefined function that is invoked can be executed by calling it. Okay, how to use it? How to make it make it run? So for that, by calling only we can execute it. For example, to find the number of days in a month, the following function can be used. So to find the number of days in a month, the following function can be used. That is cal underscore days underscore in underscore month. This is used for finding the number of days in a month. Okay, how it is being used? The description of this is, see, calculation. This is calculation, days in month. Integer, calendar should be given as the parameter, month should be given as the parameter, and the year should be given as the parameter. These three parameters should be given as a for the function. Okay, function parameters for the function called as calculate days in a month. Okay, so this is the function and this is the description how we are going to call the function. Okay, children. So the number of days in a month of the given calendar will be returned by using this function. So calculation, calc days in month, integer calendar is given, month is given, and the content inside the parentheses are called as parameters. So the content inside the parentheses are called as parameters. Parameter is a list of arguments that serves as a input to the function. So parameter is a list of arguments that serves as a input to the function. Yes. The example program here, PHP, we are calculating the days using this. Okay. So we are giving the parameter as Georgian calendar is given, and the month is 7 and the year is 1974. So we are going to calculate the number of days in 1974 year, 7th month in the Georgian calendar. This is calculate day month is a predefined function. Let us see that how it is been working. Yes. So we'll go to our notepad. We'll be opening a new file and we are going to type a program. We'll be starting with PHP. Yes. And we are going to calculate the days, isn't it? We are going to calculate the days is equal to calculator days in month, isn't it? This is the predefined function which we saw, and we are going to send the Gregorian calendar. Okay, Gregorian Gregorian calendar, and 7th and 1974. I am going to close this semicolon. Yes, in 1974 year, 7th month, how many days are there? We are going to print that using print statement. Yes, there were days. Yes, in July. 7th month is July, right? 1974. We are going to close this semicolon. Yes. So our program typing is over. We'll see whether it's running or any other error is coming. I'm going to save this. Calendar.php. I'm going to open a browser. HTTP localhost student. What is the name? Calendar.php. So some undefined function is being called, it seems. We'll check it. Okay. Days in a month, right? We are having a spelling mistake here. See? Now it is in green color, blue color, right? Spelling mistake. We left yes. Days. See? There were 31 days in July 1974. Yes? The output got. So, your function with parameters, function with return values, normal function and function with default values, everything we saw, and about the predefined function, how to execute the predefined function. So everything we saw. Any doubt in this functions? Children, any doubt in this function? I hope you are clear with the functions, right? So functions, everything is over in functions. If you are having any doubt, again ask me, children. Till what I taught, please take your book, read it once again and see all the 3 chapters, and this is your 4th chapter, right? So up to this, please read it once again and check whether you can able to do the programs and you can able to understand. For any type of questions you want, you should able to answer me. Okay. So thank you, children. If you are having any doubt, you can clear your doubts. Thank you.